you so much for returning to my channel. For those of you who are not familiar with me, my name is Bea and this is Bea.instyle, where I love to talk lifestyle and do product reviews amongst a whole bunch of other things, because we already know I am a jack of all trades. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, but anywho, today I wanted to make this video because I am literally about 2 weeks away from my due date, and I wanted to do this video now before the baby actually comes, you know, because what's the point of doing it after? So here's my bumpity bump. I don't know if you can see it, but it's grown. I am 9 months, although my due date is about 2 weeks away. For those of you who are moms, know that once you hit that deadline, the baby can come whenever, period. So right now it's just like, it's like me against time. I'm trying to, you know, fix up my room, trying to get the baby furniture. For whatever reason, with this pregnancy, I have been at a turtle's pace. For those of you who are new here, I am a mom of 3 boys, and I am now having my 4th boy. So I have my hands very, very full. I feel like with my pregnancy, with my first pregnancy, obviously I had no responsibilities before him. So with your first pregnancy, you're always doing the most. You get extra everything, things that you don't need. You over prepare because it's your first time doing this, you know, you don't know any better. With the second one, it was a little different because I didn't feel like I needed a whole bunch of unnecessary things. I only got the necessary things, and it was a little more stressful because I already had 1 child. So now I'm pregnant with 1 child. With my 3rd pregnancy, it was the most difficult. And was I prepared? I think I got the necessary things also. And my pregnancy was even more stressful because now I had 2 small children that I had to care for and a baby on the way. So now we are up to baby number 4. And it's been my hardest pregnancy thus far. Girls, let me tell ya, girls, ladies, whoever is watching, let me tell ya about having your 4th child. 4th, 6th, 7th, 8th, I think it applies to all. This pregnancy has given me a run for my energy. Forget about money. For my energy, for my life. I am fighting for my life here. So I'm going to take you guys through my trimesters and what this pregnancy has put me through, and why I'm so excited to get to the grand finale. So if you're interested in this topic, just stick around and let's get straight into it. So baby number 4 was not expected. My youngest child is 7 years old, and we've never come out pregnant after that. Not that we were trying, we were not, but it happened now, and we still weren't trying. But you know, grown-ups do grown-up things, and eventually, you know, things like this happen. We are extremely happy about our baby because obviously our children are made with love, and the more the merrier, right? But in not being prepared mentally, emotionally, I think it kind of took a toll on me, not to mention having my children to take care of and all of the responsibilities that I have along with that. So at the beginning of the pregnancy, I find out I was pregnant, and I'm like, come again? What you mean? Fine. Excitement overjoyed me, and nothing. On to waiting for baby number 4, right? With all of my pregnancies, I have experienced morning sickness. So this one was a little bit different in the sense where I did not experience morning sickness, but I did have extreme nausea. No actual throwing up, but nausea. I don't even know what's worse. I think nausea is worse than throwing up, because once you throw up, like, you threw up and that's it, right? But when you have a nagging feeling of nausea and nothing to come from it, it is miserable. It is miserable. You can't eat anything. You can't think of eating anything. You can't look at food. You can't, like, it's just been bad. So I have not been able to take my prenatal vitamins throughout the pregnancy because I throw them out. They just don't sit well on me. I have tried different ones. I started off with liquid. I was also taking liquid iron. I tried prenatal vitamins. Which one were they? I'll put them in the description box if I can remember which one were the ones that I started with. And then I moved to Ritual, and they had great reviews. They're easy on the stomach and this and that. So I have, you know, with Ritual, you have to do like a subscription. You have to sign up for a subscription. So I would just get the bottles monthly until finally I had to cancel the subscription because I have a whole bunch of bottles that maybe I'll drink them afterward. Like after the pregnancy, supposedly it's good to drink prenatal vitamins for lactation. I don't know, but I had to cancel that subscription because they just wouldn't sit well within me. So first trimester, extreme nausea. I was extremely tired. I was extremely fatigued. Of course, like I said before, I have other children, so they drain me on its own. And then having a baby, you know, like creating a baby, building a baby inside of me, it just took so much of me. So I was frustrated. Would frustrated be the word? I was overwhelmed. I was very emotional. I don't know. I had so many mixed emotions at that point. Like, am I going to be able to do this? Like, to have a full pregnancy and manage my children and taking them to school and bathing and cooking and feeding and cleaning and all of that. It was a lot. And I felt like I was not succeeding as a mom, because I just didn't have it in me. It's like I didn't have anything to give, right? So, okay, we move away from the first trimester, and I'm like, ooh, second trimester, okay. It was feeling great. It started off like maybe the first 2 weeks. It started off great. I was able to like dress up and take nice pictures and do things and get out more, and I was feeling kind of like myself again because I'm very high spirited. So when I don't feel well, you know I don't feel well because I'm completely drained and I'm just not myself. So that started off great, and then the heartburn. First of all, with all 3 of my pregnancies, I also did experience heartburn and acid reflux, but that started in my 3rd trimester. Oh no, not with this one. Nope. Why cut me some slack? For what? Why consider mom? Why? Mom is superwoman, right? So 2nd trimester, I started the acid reflux, the heartburn. I could not live. I could not live. I was a living zombie. I was dead, right? So I started off with Tums. Oh no, wait. In the 1st trimester, I developed a thyroid. What? I've never had a thyroid issue. I've never had any health issues. Fine. Moving forward back to where I was. I started off with Tums. Then I started drinking Pepcid. I moved on to Mylanta, which worked the best for a little bit. Only Mylanta tonight. It had to be like the night one. That's the only way I was able to sleep. And finally, I tried Pepto. Nothing. Miserable. Nothing worked. So I had to go to the doctor. After many visits to the doctor, finally a doctor recommended Nexium. Of course, it has to be, you have to get permission from the doctor because you're pregnant. You're really not supposed to be drinking these things, but it's the only thing that has helped. It's the only thing that has allowed me to be a mom and be in the moment with myself, be like a regular human, you know. So I've been drinking Nexium every day on an empty stomach for the last trimester, and I can eat now. Obviously I can't eat too much because my appetite, I don't know, I'm craving more like fruits and like things that are more hydrating and not so much nutrient filled, if that makes any sense. And when I do eat, I would rather eat something that I've been craving. It's just, I've just been, I don't know, I just haven't been myself when it comes to like eating with the pregnancy, and it has nothing to do with me. I try, of course, because you know, you want your baby to be healthy, but I do as much as I can. So that happened. I developed anemia because, of course, I'm not providing the sufficient, you know, vitamins and minerals and nutrients and everything that I'm supposed to be providing for the baby or myself, because I'm not drinking multivitamins, I'm not drinking prenatal vitamins, I'm not eating a good diet. So that was not surprising to me. Fine, that happens. My diabetes test was the only test that I passed, and I was super excited about that because I'm like, you know, everything else has gone wrong, like what else, right? So that's my second trimester. I just really was very restless. I couldn't sleep at night, tossing and turning. I wasn't eating well. I still wasn't able to drink my prenatals. And besides those 2 weeks at the beginning of the second trimester, that's like the best of the trimester. Like it just went downhill. I would get a lot of pain, a lot of like different symptoms that it's just like, really? Do I have to have all of the symptoms in the book? All of them? Like all of them in one pregnancy. You know, I was spotting, just a lot of different things. It was just like beyond me. Why is all of this happening, right? Once I started the Nexium, I was able to start drinking water. If I don't drink the Nexium, even the water gives me heartburn and makes me throw up. So I have to be consistent with the Nexium because I'm extremely thirsty, and that's the only thing that keeps me hydrated. Another thing, I ended up in the hospital because of dehydration. Can you believe that? Unbelievable. Anywho, now I'm finally in my third trimester and things are starting to look up. I'm starting to feel better. I am tired. I'm not resting as I should be resting. I'm pregnant, guys. Excuse me. Now I'm in my last trimester and it's just like things are looking up. Time is, you know, is closing in on me, and now suddenly like I want to do like a prenatal photo shoot. But just the thought of getting all my children together, getting my partner together in one space to do this is so overwhelming to me, because I know just taking a regular picture just outside of my house is extremely difficult when we're all in the picture. So I don't know if I'm gonna do it. I'm thinking about doing it. I definitely want to do a postnatal, but let's see what happens. Anywho, right now I'm just getting a lot of Braxton Hicks around ligament pain, a lot of contractions. I'm actually getting a lot of irregular contractions, not contractions for labor, but contractions. They're coming in. I'm having a lot of back pain, and I'm just like, baby boy, like whenever you're ready to come, mommy is here. But you know, it's just so overwhelming to think, oh my god, I'm about to have this new human that I'm responsible for, which I'm all for, but like, how am I really gonna do it? I know I can and I know I will, but you know, you just doubt yourself. It's just like, it's a lot. It's gonna be a lot. Just last night I started preparing my diaper bag with my hospital bag, which I hadn't done. My I did receive a few little gifts from the baby's grandma, so that kind of motivated me to start like the hospital bag. So I did pack some things. I haven't really purchased anything for myself. I'm thinking about purchasing maybe disposable underwear and Perry bottle. Ooh, I need one more pajama. I'm taking one of my regular pajamas that I use at home because for the most part I sleep naked. It's not like I really use my pajamas. I want to purchase one more, which is just like maybe a gown. That way if they have to like check me and whatnot, it's just there. You know, it's not pants. And right now I'm just working on preparing my hospital bag, and I'm really excited about that. I'm just so excited to have baby. I just really hope that this is a fast and easy delivery, because honestly I've been through so much that I don't even know. Physically I can do anything. Emotionally I don't even know what else I can handle. But one thing that really scares me at this point is postpartum depression. With my third pregnancy, although I was never diagnosed, I feel like I did go through some depression because it was a lot for just me to handle. You know, my two young children and a new baby. It was really hard. And emotionally, I wasn't resting. It really took a toll on me. So I feel like I did go through postpartum, although I was never diagnosed with it. So I'm a little bit afraid of that this time around, just because I don't know why it hasn't like clicked for me to be like extremely prepared. Like just today I'm going to order the baby's crib. I'm days away from having the baby, you know, so just today I'm gonna order his crib. Just yesterday I received diapers. If not, I wouldn't have had that. And onesies and stuff like that, because something in my brain is just not connecting. So I just hope that's not a bad sign or a sign for postpartum. I'm hanging in there. I'm gonna be strong, because we don't have time for that, you know. But that's a very scary thought, and I don't know. I'm really happy to welcome my child, but I know that I have this fear as a mother. I don't know, maybe if you're a parent, maybe you have experienced this fear, and that is that my baby is okay. Obviously you go to your weekly checkups, and the third trimester you do your sonograms. I actually have a sonogram tomorrow, and you know, everything is good. Baby is normal, baby is growing good, everything is good. There's nothing bad. But as a mom, until you don't physically see your child in your arms, and you see that baby's face, and you see them breathing, and you see other limbs and everything in place, I feel like you don't have that complete peace of mind, you know. And I just want to see my baby, and I just want to know that everything is all good. So if you guys have time, maybe you could all put in a prayer for me and my baby and my family, and hope for the best. He's almost here. Thank you guys for you who have always stuck around, even though I have gone on my hiatus. You know, I just haven't felt the best. But hopefully I can keep you guys updated, maybe doing little vlogs on what's going on with me, whether it's in labor or, you know, postnatal. Like I said, my name is Bea. Thank you so much for watching. If you don't follow me on Instagram, it is Bea.instyle. Yeah. And welcome. Please subscribe, share, like, comment, and turn on your notifications so that you can be the first to know when I upload a new video. Thank you.